Greetings, investigators! Did you have a happy holiday? A cracking Christmas? Are you having a nice new year? Or were you cruelly cursed by a foul fortune teller to forever speak in alliterative utterances? Oi, stop showing off! Did you receive more expansions, tokens, and accessories than your heart desired? No? Well, it's lucky for you that we were too incompetent to give away all of our 12-month supply of prizes from Aconyte Books last year, and so we still have some left. For anyone not aware, Aconyte Books are an Asmodee studio that took over the creation and printing of fiction based on games from Asmodee such as Arkham Horror, Legend of the Five Rings, Twilight Imperium and so on, as well as adding other properties like Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, Splinter Cell and the like. For Arkham Horror, there are collections of previously released investigator novellas, anthologies based on particular campaigns, and brand new titles. There are familiar names such as Daisy Walker in Litany of Dreams or Agatha Crane in The Coils of the Labyrinth, as well as plenty of original characters like reporter Andy Van Nortwick, who features in a number of books. And with the Feast of Hemlock expansion for the card game, we see the first character going the other way and becoming a playable investigator. Countess Alexander Zorzi was the protagonist in the first ever Aconyte novel Wrath of Nakai back in 2020 and has appeared in several more since then, with future adventures in the works. If you struggle with paperbacks, these are available as ebooks that you can magnify and use your screen reader on, or as spoken word audiobooks through various providers. Plus, a company called Graphic Audio is turning them into dramatized audio plays, with a full cast, narrator and sound effects, so there are a variety of ways to enjoy these stories. We do have videos about some of these books that explain the more technical details, but we don't give out personal opinions. There are plenty of subjective reviews linked from the Aconyte website for each title, or head over to the Arkham Historian's blog for concise conclusions. Before we get to the competition, let's tell you about some of the other types of Arkham Horror books Aconyte have in the works for next year. Welcome to Arkham, an illustrated guide for visitors, is described as a lavish, full-colour illustrated hardcover which sounds like it functions as a gazetteer, a style of book that goes back to the Chaosium Call of Cthulhu RPG. FFG had a test run of this idea back in 2018 with the release of the deluxe rulebook for the then new Arkham Horror 3rd edition board game. But it will be nice to see a 192-page version to go alongside the 264-page Investigators of Arkham book. This is scheduled from March 2024. The Darkness Over Arkham is a choose-your-own-adventure book. Remember those from back in the day? Using the Arkham trope of a dead professor, you get to make the decisions and solve the mystery. It sounds highly customizable, saying, pick your path, investigator, and collect allies along the way. Also in the works is the Art of Arkham Horror poster book, which has 24 pieces of Arkham Horror imagery as 11-inch by 16-inch detachable art prints. For UK peeps, this is slightly smaller than A3 size. It says there will be a mixture of box covers, game art, and unique poster designs. And if you really can't get enough mythos literature, Aconyte Books have just struck a deal with Chaosium, the granddaddy of Lovecraftian role-playing, to publish Call of Cthulhu-inspired mythos fiction, but in two unique time periods. The first is their Regency Cthulhu setting that takes place during the time of Jane Austen and her novels. The premiere book will be Secrets and Sacrifices by Kath Lauria, available from April 2024. The next setting is the classic Cthulhu by Gaslight, which we were playing back in the 1980s and has been reprinted ever since. This takes place during the time of Sherlock Holmes in the fog-bound streets of Victorian London. There are no titles currently confirmed. But if you want to know a bit more about this setting, then Britain's premier Scouse scholar for all things RPG, Bud, has a great video all about it. But back to Arkham Horror. If you want to try before you buy for any of these books, go along to the Arkham Horror Fiction section of the Fantasy Flight Games website. Scroll down to support and you will find downloadable PDF samples. Or on Aconyte Books website, use the menu to find the Aconyte Extra page. And you will also have sample chapters, usually the first 30 or so pages, which will include any title pages, introduction, and at least the first chapter. You can also download these for your convenience by using this little icon at the bottom. There are also audiobook previews listed, but these are links to various different providers where you can listen to the sample on their website. Likewise, other sites like Amazon may also have their own preview pages or samples. And that is not all either. They have novels set in other IPs as well, including Terraforming Mars or featuring well-known Marvel characters like Squirrel Girl. And it isn't just narrative fiction. Here is their lovely art book for the Legend of the Five Rings universe. Look out for a poster book as well this year. And this is their guide to the last 40 years of award-winning board games. You can find details of all their current titles and future ones 6 months ahead on their website. So have a browse, find a novel that you like the sound of, and tell us what makes you want to win it for free in the comments below. The closing date will be Sunday, the 21st of January 2024. Enter as many times as you like, but each guess must be in a separate comment. We will notify the winner by replying to their comment on this here video on Monday, the 22nd of January, and they will have 24 hours to get in touch using the email listed. We'll then pass their details on to Aconyte, who will send out a physical copy, ebook, or audiobook download code, whichever they prefer.